they have agreed to a meeting that will take place on Monday. In our letter to the Minister, the Commission called for his intervention to ensure NSFAS is adequately capacitated with financial and human resources. And at the same time, the Office of the Public Protector has also made contact with the Commission, asking for our collaboration with them in visiting various campuses from Tuesday next week, both of universities as well as TVET colleges, and we will indeed then collaborate in that regard. Meanwhile, we understand that the lack of an adequate budget for NSFAS has resulted in the current impasse and uncertainty about the funding of qualifying students and prospective students. And we understand from media reports that Cabinet will meet on this very matter today. We eagerly await the outcome of that meeting, I would think, with many students across the country. This appears to be a matter of poor planning, and that is indeed regretted. Given the serious turn of events, the tragic death this morning, and we are shocked and outraged because of what happened, we call that the finding of a solution in the NSFAS challenges be fast-tracked. We welcome the decision to extend the registration with 2 weeks, and we share the reported view of the Minister that all qualifying students should be assisted.
Well, at the moment, there is a problem regarding what the students are feeling, that, there is lack of sympathy and empathy from the socio-economic problems that were caused by, COVID-19 and the lockdown effects on the economy generally. So if they were studying and now come 2021, those who are new students cannot be funded, and those who have historical debts cannot be readmitted. And the reason being, this institution will be financially unsustainable. I mean, who's financially sustainable now?
Yeah, what we understand is because of the extended financial year, or these are the reasons that are being provided at present, due to the extended university year last year, and more funds that needed to be spent as far as that is concerned, and related COVID-19 challenges, that is the reasons that are advanced why the budget of NSFAS is not sufficient. If that is the case, then obviously government will have to make a plan to make sure that the NSFAS budget is indeed sufficient to be able to assist all qualifying students. Those are the words of the Minister himself, that he says his position is, his view is, that all qualifying students should be funded and should be assisted in that manner, and then that should be done, and the money should indeed be found to do that. One cannot have NSFAS is one of the most important tools to progressively realize the right to further education. And when you see there are all kinds of problems, not only with regard to the funds available, but also it appears in terms of how they are managing the situation, delays with regard to paying of the necessary assistance to students, creating this uncertainty, that is simply not acceptable. And therefore we call that a very urgent solution is found for this problem.
All right, please keep us posted regarding that urgent solution, because that's what parents and students would like to hear, because they want to go to school. It's 2021 and nobody can afford a gap year.
No, absolutely, we'll do that. And as you know, we're meeting with NSFAS on Monday. Cabinet is apparently discussing this very matter today. So we're eagerly awaiting the outcome of the Cabinet meeting, as well as of our engagement with NSFAS. And hopefully, very soon, these problems will be sorted out so that those students who need it most can indeed be in a position to resume their university studies or to begin their university studies this year.
All right, thank you so much. Monday we'll be sitting right here to speak to you, and hopefully you'll be the one cooperating to speak to us, because you know it's difficult for us as journalists to get some of the officials. Thank you so much. André Gaum is the advocate at the Human Rights Commission that's speaking to us about funding for students and the forthcoming meeting between the Human Rights Commission, the Ministry of Education, as well as SAHRC.